I'm just playing. And hello, you beautiful souls. It's Tori the Hope Dealer of Guided Intuition. Also, if this is on Instagram, Tori the Hope Dealer. I get a lot of DMs from beautiful people all over the world asking personal questions and then not so personal questions. The ones that I feel I get asked that I feel like everyone can benefit from, I want to start sharing. You know what I'm saying? Let me take off my professional hat real quick. Put on my homegirl. All right. Now I can answer this question. Guys, I'm literally laughing because I was trying to find like the politically correct and moving way to answer this question. But this question is so simple. And sometimes things are so simple that we got to be thinking it's more to the story. But really in life, not everything has to be hard. It's hard if you don't want to honor yourself. You don't want to honor your intuition. But it's not hard. So the question says, "Hey babes, how are you? I wanted to ask you a question. You as a woman who trusts the universe and honors yourself, how do you go about something feeling off and you find out things about your boyfriend? You confront him. He knows what you're into and your journey. He denies it, but over and over it's shown by different readers, but the same thing. He's blocking your blessings. The lesson will just repeat itself if you don't learn. Yet he's willing to reassure you in all things." Okay. So, I try to ask myself, how should I really answer this question? Should I answer this question from a spiritual aspect, allow the divine to come through and give this message? Or should I just answer it solely on what she wants to know? A woman like me. And what is a woman like me? Let's get clear on that. A lot of you can probably identify with the woman like me as far as trusting the universe and honoring yourself. As a woman who loves herself and who is making a conscious decision daily to deepen that connection with myself, and for the simple fact, a lesson will repeat itself until you get it. This might sound, I'm kind of like scared to like answer this question because people might think I'm ruthless, but I got to be real with you. I got to be completely honest. As a woman like me who trusts the universe and who loves herself and is making a vow, no matter how hard or how difficult, to choose me and to stand up for myself and show up for me, what would I do? He is out of there. Next. But he gone. If my intuition is telling me something ain't smelling right, Tori gone. Tori's gone. If I have to, and again, this is through those hard ass lessons that you learn, and you try to want to give the person the benefit of the doubt. You try to want to see, like, let me see what's going on, but you know what's going on. Sometimes, I want to say this. sometimes, fuck that. I'm gonna keep this shit 100. See, I learned a hard ass lesson. I had to take a look in the mirror because we've all been here. We all know that intuition telling us Buddy's still messing with his baby mama. Buddy is messing with the girl down, yonder. Like, we've all had it like, hey, he wasting your time. He's playing with you. We've all been in that kind of situation. Well, it didn't feel right. The red flag was waving, slapping us in the face. But we're like, no. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. That used to be my favorite thing. The benefit of the doubt. When someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. And I realize going against my internal system, how I make my living, that bring me the buckaroos, that has gotten me out of situations that I don't even know how I found myself in by not honoring my intuition, but it still got me out of that situation, that has helped beautiful souls find a reason to live again, has helped beautiful souls realize their worth, start to love theirself and connect with their authenticity. Don't nobody come before my intuition. Nobody comes before my intuition. And then sometimes we'll question ourselves. And that's where they will bring hard lessons. And there was a lesson that I learned that got me to a point where I said, you know what? I don't take nobody's word over my intuition, because ultimately that's me. That's me. Okay? And what I've realized, now this is an unwanted truth, but it's powerful. This is a hard lesson to learn, but when you learn it and truly get it, you will liberate yourself. We can be so molested by our wants and desires that we overlook red flags and hide visible, valuable truths. Sometimes we can desire or want something. This was a hard lesson for me that I really had to learn. That I really learned. See, sometimes we are so controlled, or honest, what I really want to say, can be molested by a desire to the point that we will overlook visible red flags and truths. You said something so powerful. As a woman who trusts the universe and a woman who honors herself, how would I go about this? For me, it's a no. It's a no. I don't need tangible proof. Usually we just go to a reader to confirm what we already know to be true. Like, okay, yeah, I knew I wasn't tripping. I've come to the point in my life that my intuition is my best friend. Your intuition is your internal GPS, okay? Your intuition sees the path outside of your fears and your need for attachment. It is connected to your truth. As a woman like me who trusts the universe, as a woman like me who is making a conscious decision to honor herself, it's a no-brainer. If my intuition does not feel safe in your energy, if I don't feel like I can trust you, if it's just I can't be at ease, it's a no for me. And can I take it a farther step? Even if it's me making this shit up, it's still a no, because clearly I don't need to be in a relationship because I gotta work through some shit so I can even show up and be in this relationship. But sometimes we are so afraid to admit that. So I'm honoring, as a woman like me, I will honor my intuition at all costs, even if I'm possibly wrong. I'm going to find a way to realize that, hey, maybe even if I'm wrong, I'm betting on myself. Even if my intuition is wrong and laced with insecurities, I'm betting on myself. Because my intuition is telling me either two things. One, he's lying. Sweetie, get up out of there. Or two, you can't fully even be present in this connection because of your insecurities that you need to work through. So either way, me, I'm checking out. I'm checking out of there. You know? And you know, I gotta be completely honest with you. I've made a sound decision on this second part here, you know, where you're getting readings. I have made a sound decision that if I'm in a connection with you, if I have your number, you have my number, we're corresponding in the DMs, you know, or we've been intimate. If I have to seek somebody's understanding about you and how you feel and how truthful you are, it's a no. For me, a woman like me who trusts herself, a woman like me who realizes her worth, it's a no for me. It's a no. It's a hell no for me. For real. It's a no. I've wasted a lot of time not listening to my intuition. And guess what? She was right every time. Every time. And you already know that this is a lesson for you, to see if you're going to trust yourself, to see if you're going to choose you in spite of wanting a relationship, in spite of wanting somebody to share a space with. Share that with you. Because so many times we get in these connections, and if we're going to take it a step farther, I'm a woman with a destiny. Baby, I'm purpose in physical form. So I have a lot that I'm processing, a lot that I need to show up for. I can't worry about, is my partner cheating? Is he lying, being manipulative? I don't have time for that. Who has time for that? Who has time for that? Who has the time for that? I don't have the time for that. To me, that smells like somebody that needs to still be healing. I'm not going to be that lesson for him. No, ma'am. Like, codependency is not for me, and that it smells like that to me. That's just not me. It's no. We can have adult conversations, but if I'm feeling like something is not okay, I'm going to have to express that. I'm going to exit. You know? And if we're being quite honest, you already know. You know what time it is. At some point, you have to choose you. And can I take it a step farther? Because honestly, what I'm feeling is you don't want to be in this connection. So sometimes we try to even maybe look for things to give us that out. I've realized that I'm doing just to me and this person by being truthful. I don't trust you. There's no way that you can be in a relationship with somebody that you don't trust. You can't. You can try. You know? But what is that going to do? I have reached a space in my life, if I can be like completely transparent with you, I'm good. I never thought that I would be able to say that, but I'm good with it being just me. It's not to say that I don't have a desire to have a life partner. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. But I am more than okay with me. It just being me, to the point that I'm not just going to take the first thing that comes my way. The second, I'm just not going to do it. It's either going to be legit or it's going to be not at all. And I made peace with that. I made peace with that desire. I was not going to allow me wanting something to molest me and control me to the point that I'm out here just taking these breadcrumbs, being with such and such. I don't know if we coming, going up, down, ain't no clarity there. Because first of all, I love truth, okay? I'm an advocate for truth, no matter what it is, no matter how cute, pretty, profound, or how stinky it is. If someone can stand in their truth, I honor you. I'm about integrity. Where there is confusion, it lacks clarity. Without clarity, there is no integrity. Without integrity, there is no truth. So I'm not there. But time and time, I see it. I got to the point when it comes to love and relationships that me not being comfortable, me not being okay was more than enough reason. And it's not to say that sometimes we don't need people to help us, because let me tell you, for one thing, tarot don't be playing, honey. Them cards ain't lying. However, I made a decision to trust me to the point that when I say that's enough, if I don't trust it, if it's not clear, it's a no for me. It's a no. It's a no. So the more important question here, it's not about him. It's more so about, you getting to a space, you getting to a point that you get to the underline of this. Because let's just say if he is right and your intuition is wrong, let's just say that. And it was insecurities. What I would do is I would just be upfront with him and tell him, like, look, I don't trust you. I don't trust what you're saying. Whether I'm right or wrong, there's nothing that you can reassure me. You know? And I would just tell you this, you know, his reassurance in the world is not going to do anything. Whether that man lying or he telling the truth, because this is why I had to really be honest with myself and really go within me and work out some things and get clear about what kind of woman I am and what I need to give me, so that can be reflected in my partnerships. Because I believe in the law of attraction. I believe in frequencies. You want something, you match it. I need honesty at its highest capacity. That means I need to be honest with myself at its highest capacity. I need somebody who loves unconditionally. That means I need to love me unconditionally. I like mine loyal from the soil. That means I got to be loyal from the soil when it comes about me. I don't play about me. So I said all that to say, at what point in what time and how many lessons is it going to take for you to trust you? Because we being real, you know, I read you and I told you the same thing. I read for you before and I told you the same thing. So when are you going to trust you? When are you going to ride for you, whether you're right or wrong? Because as a woman like me, I'm riding for me, whether I'm right or wrong. That's just what it is. You know, I'll reflect, I'll learn that lesson. But in this time, Tori's choosing her. Tori is choosing intuition. I'll work out everything later. And if I owe some apologies, I'm a woman. I'll do it. But I have to be completely honest. I'm choosing my intuition no matter what. My intuition tell me go down on Mulberry Street with no socks, some red shorts, wave a teddy bear, and turn around 3 times. You better believe Tori is going to take her ass down to Mulberry Road with no shoes, red shorts, a t-shirt, and wave a teddy bear and turn around 3 times. Because my intuition told me. And that intuition is your relationship with yourself. So when I say no to me, when I say yes to somebody else, I'm saying no to me. I'm with me 24/7. I don't get to escape me. I know me. I know what I feel. He should too, you know? And especially like you said, knows your spiritual paths. I don't know why people or men in relationships continue to play with women who are very intuitive. I don't know why. You know, maybe they're dealing with people that's still in, you know, hasn't really seen the diamond or the jewel that they are. They got the wrong one here. I don't care who you are. You incorrect, you gone. You won't breadcrumb me? Who you breadcrumbing? No, ma'am. I cleared that codependency. I earned my wings of sovereignty when it comes to relationships, and that's on period. Ain't nobody playing with me. So if I was you, I would listen to your intuition. What's the worst that can happen? You were wrong. You realize you really need to heal those parts of you that are afraid of intimacy and really opening up to somebody. Hey, it's a win-win. It's a win-win. He doesn't have to put up with my insecurities anymore, and I get to heal, move forward, evolve, bloom. And prepare myself for the real thing. It's okay. What's the worst that can happen? But that's how I look at it, because I'm at a point in my life that Tori comes first. Tori ain't settling. Ain't nobody's son about to take me on a ride with the lies. No, I don't have time for it. There are so many things that you could be doing than worrying about, is your partner lying to you and cheating? I'm going to be completely honest with you, and I read and I do things, and this is my personal perspective. Like I said, I put the homegirl hat on. I don't have time for it. I won't do it. I'm not playing no kind of game in that manner. I went through some hard ass lessons, see, and I was like, you know what? I'm choosing me. Okay, so choose you. Choose you. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that was helpful. But yeah, that's what I would do. I'll choose me. And I just did all that just to say this, but for real, I would choose me. I would choose me. I would choose me. Okay? So that's my personal opinion about that. Yeah, it's probably all over the place, but that's just my truth. And I love you. And until next time, it was real. And that's how I feel.